Hey everyone, Matt from Workshop Tinkerers here. Well, I'm finally been given the go-ahead that I'm allowed to start working on stuff again. Not much, just a little bit. So I'm back to the project that started it all, that gave me my injury that I couldn't work on stuff for 3 months now. Well, 2.5, whatever. But as you see, I have a lot of wood around here because I just picked up some more 2x4s to start another project. That one's bigger. I'll talk about later once I get closer to actually doing it. So what I'm working on here today is this pile. I'm building my bar. The same bar that put me in the hospital, in the ER, and surgery, and all that kind of fun stuff. So I had to... That miter saw is the one that bit me because it failed. Spring fell out. It's in process of being destroyed. So right now I'm having to use a miter box because my wife doesn't want me to use miter saws. So what I'm working on here is framing the bar. I'm not going to finish it anytime soon. This is going to be a several month project most likely, unless I figure out some way of getting large amounts of plywood in my car. And I still have no idea how I want to do the bar top. It might be concrete, it might be epoxy. I haven't decided yet, but here's my process so far. So far I'm cutting 2x4s up into these two different sizes, top, bottom, front, back. I'm going in here, putting it in pocket screw holes, sorry, so that it looks like this here, which will then become like, sorry, jump cut, just realized I didn't have it back here, will become this frame. This is my frame. It will attach to these here, 3 on the bottom, 2 on the top, across the uprights, so they'll actually screw in here. So that's taking the weight. This is just spacing and place for me to attach drawer pulls or drawer slides to. So it's not as important structurally, but it lends a lot of rigidity. The strength though is going to be from these uprights. And so I got 3 out of 5 of these finished. I'm working on the second front to back piece for number 4, and then I got 2 more to go. Once I get all 5 of those together, I will show you them all done, and I'll start assembling everything, I guess, for the frame at least. As I said, this is a multi-day project, multi-month project probably, as part of it will require me having 4x8 sheets of plywood, unless maybe I can get them to cut it. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not doing it today, that's for sure. Anyways, be back in a bit. I will show you my next step. Oh, real quick, I just wanted to show you how I'm doing these pocket holes, because this is something new I bought. Not for this project, for a different project, but something I haven't actually put up on video yet, haven't edited. Probably will get up, I don't know, sometime. Anyways, but I didn't figure out this way of doing it, because what I've got here is a Kreg pocket jig, just the cheapest small one, just a single one. It came with a bit, it came with that, came with screws. No, did not come with screws. I'm just using deck screws. They work perfectly well. Anyways, how I found it is for this one I need to set the edge of the Kreg back 1.5 inches and drill a hole that I actually don't know what it is. I just figured it out. It was 5 inches. 5 inches exactly. Wow. I never measured it. I just kind of stuck it through until it looked right and did a test one, and it all worked. Impressive. But anyways, so I'm literally just clamping it to the workbench so it doesn't move, so I can actually use this one-handed. I've been doing this the entire time. That's all there is to it once you get it set up, and I've actually been just able to go back, forth. I'll mark all 4. I'll do this one, then this one, flip the piece of wood, then this one, then this one. Why? Just because I have my hands in that area. I found it's very easy to do, and I'm using pocket jigs because how I have this here, I'm not putting a 4-inch screw in here. One, I would probably split the wood. Two, I don't have any sort of jig to hold my hand drill to put it in straight, so I'm almost guaranteed not to get it in straight. And three, I have the whole jig. Why not? So that's 3 finished, and putting it together is really boring. Actually, it's literally just screw it in. Okay, is it screwed in? Yep. Okay, done. 4 posts, 16 or 8 holes per frame portion. Nice. Okay. Back once I get everything finished, cut, drilled, all that kind of stuff, and I'm ready to assemble it. Alright, so here we are, and in the room where it's going to stay, so I'm building it in here because this is going to be heavy. So here's the 2 sets, 4 total 2x4s, 2 treated, 2 untreated, 5 frames, and screws, drills, square, everything. So my plan is I'm going to do the 2 treated ones first on top, and I'm going to go from there figuring out the spacing. I was originally going to do 16-inch on center and leave an oddball 12-inch, but I didn't buy enough 2x4 to get all 6 frames. So I was thinking, oh, I might as well do like a semi-sink like space of 28 inches. And then I was thinking, why don't I just let the stuff I'm going to put in it tell me how big it is, because these kegs are going to go in, I'm hoping I have 4 of these corny kegs at any point in time with CO2 and other stuff. And these big kegs will probably not go in there. They really need return, but we'll see if that ever gets happened because I've lost the slips that they go with. But anyways, I'm going to put you up on the tripod and start working on this. Hey everyone, sorry about that. I just realized my camera's battery died. But I finished putting the spaces in. What I decided to do was 20 inches on center from the ends, 2 here, 1 the far, or 2 on this side, the left hand side, 1 on the far side to the middle, where that one keg and the CO2 bottle sitting is larger. I'll put double doors on it somehow, most likely. Unless they all get double doors. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyways, I'm ready to flip it over. It's going to that spot I cleared in the back between the 2 fridges. Well, the kegerator and the fridge. And going to put the tops on. It's as long as I get the measurements right, everything should square itself up. Because I'm pretty sure I got all the cuts right. Either way, to get it level and not rocking, I'll shim it where I have to, and then for the same for the countertop. So as long as those two are solid, we should be good. Not really worried about that. I still haven't decided on a countertop, but once I get this flipped over and 20 screws on the top, 4 per frame section, I'm done for the day because I don't have the plywood. I'll have to figure out if I can get it cut or something at the store and bring it in my car. Otherwise I have to borrow a trailer. So, alright, gonna do that now. Okay. There she is, all done. Sorry about that. So, as you might have seen, it rocks. Yeah. You want to know why it rocks? The floor is not level. There's actually a drain slope. That kind of white spot you can see if I move. Yeah. That's actually a high spot. So the whole thing, it seems to be squared up and all that kind of stuff. I haven't checked real well. But if it's like my workbench, when I put it together, everything was warped, and I put them all together and made sure I follow my marks, it squared itself up. I'm hoping it's the same thing. I'll have to get some waterproof shims, and I'll just shim it up, get it level. That's really honestly good enough for me. I did make one mistake on this far right hand. I used my 20-inch on center and put my support on the wrong side of the 20-inch because I was working from the left here. I needed to work from the right on that side. I worked from the left, kinda. So it's actually 18.5 on center. I don't care that much. When I make the doors and everything, I'll just compensate. I don't care. But as I said, I do need some 3/4 inch ply for the bottom, for the back. I'm going to do some 1/4 inch finish ply, or 3/4 inch finish ply for that, and the shelves, the ones that get shelves, which might only be that one and that one. I haven't decided yet, but 1/4 inch to close off the supports. Then I have some weird plans to frame in where the cabinet doors, or where the cabinet framing is, and then some doors. As I said, I have ideas. I have some 3/4 by 6 inch pine that I'm going to practice with, see if I can do anything, and then once I'm pretty sure I can do it, I'll get some oak and finish it all in oak, because that'll be the finish ply I get will be oak, so I might as well just make it all the same. But other than that, all I really have to do to get this really usable is bar top. Now I'm thinking some finished cement type thing, you know, where you can cast some cement in a form, put in some foam and rebar type stuff, and it's not that, it's only a couple 100 pounds, which actually flatten the whole thing out, keep it from rocking. But I haven't decided yet. And I think the whole bag is going to be like a step to put bottles on of some way, shape, or form, and some lights. Since I have lights sitting around, might as well use it. But we'll see. For now, I'm just going to put everything back where it was until I get everything else going, and you'll see them. I'm going to guess a couple of months before you'll see another video, but we'll see. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.